Hi and welcome to this new video where I will show you why when you implement a custom state store you have to use the copy of UnsafeRow. To start, let's see the reason for this video. So the state store API definition, where as you can see in the put method, the Scala doc recommends to use the copy of the UnsafeRow because it can be reused, and generally also because UnsafeRow by definition is a mutable object. So to show you why you should do that if you think about storing the UnsafeRow inside your state store implementation, I will use this sample snippet. At the beginning I'm defining here two different lists, buffers, and in the first one I will store the UnsafeRows objects that are not copied. In the second list I will store the bytes of these UnsafeRow objects in form of a string, just to show you that if you don't want to store the UnsafeRow in the state store, you don't have to worry about calling the copy method. So what will happen here is that at the beginning I will create a first UnsafeRow that will store the number 1 to 3, and I will call the point2 method of the UnsafeRow class. Later I will create the second, by UnsafeRow here I mean the value, so I will try to create a second value that will be stored in the same UnsafeRow. And since UnsafeRow is a mutable object, this new value will overwrite the previous one. And generally I will just run this code and show you what is the content of both lists. And as you can see, the first list which stores the bytes, so these two numbers, contains two different values, whereas the second element, the second list, which stores the UnsafeRow which is not copied, contains the same elements, as you can see just here, and in this specific case it's the last element added to the list. So let's see now what happens if we use the recommended copy from the state store documentation. And as you can see, it worked as expected, because now you can find in both lists the same values, and generally is the main reason of using the copy if you want to store it in your state store definition. It was Bartosz Konieczny from waitingforcode.com. Thanks for watching.